Hi, I'm Dog, and welcome back to the UBL. Today is Monday, November the 5th, and I just wanted to look at Jaime Durango right quick, sort of out loud, thinking out loud with you. He was a subject of some discussion today because of his final um, contract year as a vesting option at 250 innings pitched, and a little bit of fun was had at Yankee Kane's expense about the 250 innings pitched vesting option simply being a team option with no buyout. And at 250 innings, it probably is, but that's not necessarily the. And with a player of Durango's age, he'd be 39 in his final year, 38, 39, and that's probably how it would work. But let's explore this vesting option a little bit in terms of a starting pitcher. This was the first year with 140 games, and Jaime Durango was right at the top of games pitched and innings pitched. He was very near the top of innings pitched. And his last 10 games, just, thinking out loud, what kind of vesting options would you like? Let's say you have a starting pitcher who, if you're willing to vest his final year if he's healthy. How many innings do you want out of him? If he's at the front of the rotation, and Durango has been, Durango, by the way, look at this. He's Greg Maddux-like, perhaps, in his pitching ability. Not great stuff, decent movement, but elite control. 3 good pitches. I don't know how many pitches Maddux had. I don't know what his velocity was, but of course Maddux had high stamina. But yeah, this is I think a good case could be made. Durango is one of the elite pitchers of the UBL, despite his age. His age is 36. So anyway, let's look at this. The vesting options in the innings pitched. 28 games started. He pitched 197.2 games. Incredible 1.02 WHIP. Great 3.28 ERA behind the Chesapeake Tourist defense, which I think was decent. I don't know about it too much, but anyway, he had a great performance last year at the age of 36, this past year. Look at his last 10 games. 8 innings, 8, 8, 4.1, 8, 7, 8, 9, 9, 7.1. Complete game loss. Look at 7.1. This doesn't tell us how many pitches he threw. And it kind of makes me wonder about this 4.1 inning game. He only allowed 1 run, but was yanked in the 5th inning. So let's go look at his pitching stats right quick. Specifically, 2 things. First, his career, and you can see that he has pitched even in, now Durango is an Ironman, even in the 120 game season, this guy, he started 32 games? 32 games in a 120 game season. That's every 4th game. That's nuts, right? Every 4th game. I'm trying to wrap my head around that. So he pitched 205 innings in 2013. That's amazing. That's amazing. Anyway, let's look at his game log this past year, just to get a feel for. Let's do the math first. 197 divided by 28. Let me bring up the old calculator. One moment. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see. 197 divided by 28. So he lasted 7 innings per game. Man, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm not here to argue about whether he's worth $25 million a year, but Iron Man, 7 innings a start. Anyway, YC may be onto something. Just wanted to cruise through here. March was spring training, so let's start here in April. He got shelled once versus Madison. But look at that, 8-7. Look at his starts. 7, 8, 7, 6, 2.2. 8, 7, 7, 7, 8, 7, 5.2. 7, 7, 5.2. 6, 8, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 4.1, 8. Man, 7, 8, 9, 7. That's amazing. Now I want to go look at. Let's look at his pitches. I would have to say he is. Is he on a pitch count? Can we tell? Let's see. 4.1 innings, 77 pitches. I'm guessing he got a little day-to-day injury or something. 71 pitches and 5.2 innings. 46 pitches. He got knocked out of the game once, and that was April 26th. Maybe he got knocked out in that 6-3 loss, which he gave up 5 runs. Yeah, maybe. Okay, maybe he got knocked out of a few games. Maybe he got knocked out of 6 games, 5 games all year. It's 5 or 6 out of 28. This is it's pretty amazing. And I'm back after an extended. Oh man, had an adventure. Daughter came over, took Jimmy Sue out, looking at furniture out in my shop, and then she's in the bathtub. Jimmy Sue's in the bathtub now. She does not like to take a bath. Oh man, just a classic family night. Anyway, okay, Durango. I wanted to compare him to somebody else, so let me go find somebody else. Let's compare him to Ramos. And we'll open, let's see, profile. Okay, Ramos, by comparison, has, look at his innings pitched, much, much fewer. Of course, he's on a pitch count. He pitched more innings this year than he's ever pitched before. He had a career high, which you would expect with more games. He started 25 games this year compared to last. He didn't start more because I pulled him from the rotation a few times. Good night. Okay, that was relief appearances. Yeah, oh yeah. Look at that. You know, when he was at, you remember I traded with Salt Lake for Ramos. I sent them Esteban Martinez, a reliever, whom I'd still like to have back. But every time I ask B-Dub, he's not for sale. So, oh well. Ramos was a reliever at Salt Lake, and I turned him into a starter when he got to Chattanooga. Anyway, 164 innings over 25 game starts. That's probably a good number for a healthy top of the rotation pitcher. 164 innings. That's better than 6 innings per start. So let's look at Ramos's game log. And you'll see right off the bat he has fewer innings than Durango. So 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 6, 5. 0.1. He must have been hurt. No, he wasn't. That's when he was working relief. 0.11. 5, 7, 9. His complete game no-hitter. 5, 8, 6, 7, 6, 5, 6, 6. and 6.6.6.2. That was probably a relief stint. Had to be a relief stint because he gave up no runs and yet only pitched 2 innings. So yeah, that was a relief stint. 7.5.6.6.6, and then 2. 2 was the playoff game that Madison blew him up on 4 days of rest. So yeah, man, I'm still 4 days of rest. Sure wish I could have avoided that, but okay. So yeah, so Ramos, you can see that Durango pitched. I wonder if we can go back to that right quick. Durango game log. So you've got Ramos's innings pitched per start here, fresh in your mind. Let's go look at Durango's, and you can see Durango is truly an Ironman. He had so many 8-inning starts, tons of them. So anyway, I was just curious about that, and this video has already run longer than I wanted it to run. Maybe let's go compare him. Let me go find the Crab, and I'll compare him right quick. Here we are on the starting pitcher. Crab led all pitchers with 216 innings. Ramos, wasn't he somewhere in this list here? He should have been. Is he on the second page? Is he really that far down? Good night. No, I missed him somehow. I missed him. Oh, there he is. He was right at the top. So Ramos had 164 innings pitched. You can see a bunch of guys had more than 150. So the first page of guys was down to 164. So if you're going to have for a top of the rotation starting pitcher, 160 innings pitched sounds very reasonable to me. If he's healthy and he performs, he'll pitch 164 innings. Yeah, so I guess for me, I just kind of have developed a sort of an instant litmus test that if your pitcher is pitching well, he's healthy, 164 innings is a good amount. Now I'm curious how many Guerrero pitched. Only 132. Man, I pulled him out of the rotation, I think, more times than he only started 21 games. Yeah. Huh. Okay, well, let's take a look at the Crab. The Crab, Chambers, and Anderson were at the top of the innings pitched this year, right? And here we are with Crab, 216. He's a normal injury history, so he's not Iron Man, not even durable. But look at that, man, that's amazing. Look at all these complete games, 9 innings. Well, maybe it's only 2, but I picked them out quickly. Yeah, so let's go back here. Chambers. And Chambers had, 210 innings. Very nice, very nice. Anyway, that's it. That's an example. Man, Chambers had some complete games. 1, 2, 3. I was just wondering why we weren't talking up this guy, but yeah, he was with the AI. Wow, how many complete games? 4 complete games? 4. Where does it track it? 218 pitching splits. Complete games. 5 complete games this year. Amazing. All right, yeah, so, yeah, here it is, 3-5-3, wow, it's great, it's awesome. Okay, guys, well, I'm already at 14 minutes, so I'll close it here. I just wanted to take a look at innings pitched for a starter and kind of explore that out loud with you. I'll talk to you next time.